Ladies and gentlemen, today we have a, how do I say it? A pretty spicy video to get into. That's right, we're not just doing a regular gaming news over here. Today we have some massive leaks, and these aren't just your run-of-the-mill leaks or your standard leaks. These are super big. You know, if these come true, it's going to be very, very exciting. So let's go ahead and get right into the video. There actually is a Nintendo Direct today, but that's for Super Nintendo World. So I got you guys covered. I have the news you want to hear. Before we get started, if you could hit a like and subscribe, it would truly mean the world to me. We need like 160 subscribers, I think, and we'll have 13,000. And that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and get right into the video. So I have to admit, I am super late to the party. I'm so late to this party that I haven't even arrived yet. And you may say, Mr. Robot Joe, what the hell are you talking about? I'm talking about the Batman Arkham games. I actually can't remember what all three games are called. I know there's Arkham Asylum, Arkham Knight, and something else. Regardless, those games hold up incredibly freaking well. I played one on Game Pass for like 10 minutes one day. I was waiting to play something else, so I didn't really get into it. I do need to dive into the series. I know, I really want to play these games. You actually might not even know this because I don't think they made a real announcement. But on the Switch now, you can buy each game separate, so you don't have to buy them in a collection. But it may sound like I'm rambling, right? Why are you talking about Batman Arkham games? They're already on the Switch, they're already on every other console. Well, that's because we have Batman Arkham news today. Batman Arkham Asylum remake reportedly in the works by Rocksteady. And the source is this YouTuber, or she has her source or something. I don't really know or care. This, while it seems like on the surface, is good news, right? Batman Arkham Asylum remake. It's like, okay, cool. They're making a remake. It's probably going to look really, really good, especially for the PS5 or now the PS5 Pro, the new Xbox consoles, maybe even the Switch too, right? But then you start thinking, these games already hold up incredibly freaking well. I think the first one came out in 2015, maybe 2016, somewhere around there. So around 10 years old. They hold up better than some games that came out a few years ago. The graphics are phenomenal. The gameplay is still tight. Like a month or two ago, they actually released a new Batman Arkham VR game. Probably for PlayStation VR, or I don't really know how VR stuff works. They released a new Batman Arkham VR game, and I heard it was amazing. So, they're apparently working on new Batman Arkham stuff. Why do a remake? Why not just make a brand new entry? If you were making a brand new entry, sales of the old games would probably go up because people would be excited, you'd get new fans into the series. Hell, I'd probably even dive into the collection to get ready for the new game. So, while this does seem like it's good news, I just don't understand why a remake. It just seems like it's really not needed. But now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into a leak for something that is needed very much. There are, I don't know how many Wii U games on the Switch now. I want to say like 30 maybe? That number seems kind of high, but we did get a lot of remakes and ports over on the Switch, so I don't know. Let's just say there's quite a few Wii U games we got over on the Switch. With the new Xenoblade announcement, there's only 2 games that were missing. And I actually went back and thought about it. Ever since the GameCube, we've got Wind Waker and Twilight Princess available on all consoles except the Switch, because you could play them on the GameCube, the Wii, and the Wii U. So we're all wondering, where the hell are these games? I mean, we did get quite a bunch of Zelda on the Switch, so it's not like I feel like we need it, even though I want it, but maybe, just maybe, there's still hope. So this is a screenshot from Video IGR. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce this, but this is a Russian game store. And when you start scrolling down, you can see games that are on the way or coming soon. And then right here, Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD for Nintendo Switch. This has a date of December 31st, 2024. So I don't know if these games are all coming that day, or maybe this store will have them that day in stock. But as you can see right here, they also have Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. That says January 24th. I don't know if that's the day that this game is coming out. But yeah, that actually makes it a little bit more credible. For some reason, when Wind Waker HD is brought up, we always bring up Twilight Princess HD as well. And people are assuming that we're going to get them in some kind of bundle or package, which, when you think about it, makes absolutely no freaking sense coming from Nintendo. a company that loves selling its games over and over and over again. They could easily get $60 each for each game. So selling them in a bundle, while that would be amazing, is probably definitely not going to happen. So I actually have a little bit more to sprinkle onto that Zelda leak that might make it a little bit more credible. This is coming from Samus Hunter over on Twitter, which if you're in the gaming leaking news world, you kind of know who they are, but it may be a little early for this tweet, but winter is coming and so new announcements. And as you can see right here, we have Zelda and Donkey Kong. Right here they say in winter, and we seen in that Zelda post it said December 31st. So could this be what they're talking about? Maybe, but who the hell knows, right? A couple of things that I think they leaked very early was Metro Redux before it came out, the GTA trilogy before that was even announced, and something else that I cannot remember. But they have got some stuff wrong too. So seeing this with that Russian game website, let's just assume this is for Wind Waker. What would Donkey Kong be for? Because we have Donkey Kong coming in January. And ladies and gentlemen, let's round out this video with some Switch 2 news. And where is the Switch 2 news coming from? I mean, at this point it could come from anywhere. Maybe a random website, maybe some leakers, maybe some shipping information, maybe a random YouTuber like you're watching right now. Or maybe it's coming from Nintendo. Recently, Nintendo had that big investor meeting, and they went over some financial reports, and we actually got quite a bit of information from that. I mean, the day after that, Nintendo came out and just said, the Switch 2 will be backwards compatible. And just a random tweet at 9 p.m. at night. I was like, what the hell is going on here? So in that report, we have some information that I think has to do with the Switch 2. So this is being highlighted by Necrofleet, so shout out to them. I have translated this from Portuguese to English. In Nintendo's fiscal report, a substantial increase in the company's inventory was recorded in September of 2024. Adding this to the shipments between set factories, perhaps the Nintendo Switch 2 has already started mass production. And when you look at the report and go down previous to September 2024, you can see this is a substantial jump in inventory. So yeah, hopefully they're getting all the pieces in place. What I think they're waiting for an announcement for is to make sure all the pieces are in place. And what I mean by that is make the announcement, get pre-orders ready, and do not run out of inventory. Do not have an Xbox Series X and PS5 situation when those consoles launched. Scalping is truly one of the worst problems in the entire gaming industry, but at the same time, with the PS5 Pro launch, scalpers are actually losing a bunch of money, and that makes me very, very happy that they bought up all these consoles and now they can't sell them because Sony's just selling PS5 Pros to whoever wants them. You could probably just walk in Walmart and get one. So I think the world is healing a little bit up from how things were during COVID times. But yeah, I think Nintendo wants to make sure all the pieces are in place and everybody can get a console who wants a console. I'm expecting the demand for this to be incredibly high. I wasn't able to get a Nintendo Switch at launch, but I heard there were problems for people trying to get them, and they ran out pretty quick. At least that's what I heard. I could be wrong, but I could assume the Switch 2 launch is going to be massive. I mean, I'm seeing like all sorts of publications reporting on the Switch 2 lately. Even stuff that has nothing to do with gaming at all is starting to talk about the Switch 2, so the hype is there. And they also said that they want to have a worldwide launch. So instead of it launching in America first and then Europe and then other places later, they want to have a simultaneous launch. So in Asia, in Europe, in America, maybe even in the Middle East and Africa and wherever the hell else, they want to have this console launch day one for everybody at the same time. So I truly can't imagine what goes into something like that to make sure that that launch runs smoothly. So yeah, they got a bunch of inventory in September. It seems like mass production might have started. And yeah, hopefully Switch 2 announcement very soon. But ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about all this information? Because you know your opinion matters most over here on my channel. So in the comments below, start a conversation. I would love to hear from you guys. And if you have some way somehow made it to this part of the video, I truly appreciate your support. It really means the world to me. So yeah, hit a like and subscribe on the way out. And follow your boy on Instagram because we are growing over there. And you guys know me, I will see you very soon with a new video. Peace out.